Well, hello there, my English-speaking followers. I'm very happy to finally do something in your language. I always wanted to do English-speaking education for hairdressers, especially for the products that we, as New Flag, produce ourselves. And what the hell, dude? You gotta talk proper English, otherwise they wouldn't understand a word you're saying. Try educating in that German accent. Just go ahead, do it right again. Well, I think that's better now. So hey, hi, I'm Tom, and I'm running Pulse of Beauty account here in Germany, and so far I did all my social media content in German, but there's products, there's brands that we endorse or that we manufacture ourselves that are sold all around the globe. So it might be possible that you have yourself an Urban Alchemy brush or an Urban Alchemy product within your salon. And it would be my personal pleasure to give you better insight in what we're aiming to do with those products, what the intended use is, and maybe to give you some tricks and some sorts of hints to go along with the products in your salon. Therefore, I would like to introduce you in this video to Signature Cleanse, to Salt Scrub Shampoo, and to our Seagrass Soothing Conditioner. Signature Cleanse is designed to get rid of any kind of residues, minerals, or just unwanted particles that layer and build up on hair. You all know what silicone, and especially silicones that you can get rid of, do to your hair structure, or what they mask hair structure that is actually pretty bad, but you're not able to see it because it's masked by this texture and by these layers of plastic that you can't get rid of mostly. There are some deep cleansing possibilities, there are some deep cleansing shampoos or products, but there's nothing that actually gets rid of all of it, even if it's built up over years. You got your typical drugstore clients, people that are just not giving that much attention to detail when it comes to their hair care or when it comes to using professional products. But you can't get rid of that buildup, and you can't create a new canvas that is actually brand new. It's like virgin hair that you can start working with, and everything you do and every product you use afterwards is going to be the first time for that hair. What does that mean for your client? It means that everything that you use in a salon, whether it is a intense treatment, like it is a care treatment, is a repairing agent, or it is bleach, color, whatever it is, after cleaning with Urban Alchemy Signature Cleanse, all those products meet virgin hair. So hair that has never seen anything because it got rid of all of it. All that is on the hair that is built up, if it's built up treatments, if it's built up styling products, whatever that is, that's all gone afterwards. So it's actually the first time that you apply something to that hair because everything else is gone that was there beforehand. So you're starting brand new. Bleach is working thoroughly, even. Color is applied even and is actually maintained much easier. But what are these residues that I'm talking about? You can make them visible for your client. There is a certain way that you can show them what's on their hair and that they actually are in grave need of a product like Signature Cleanse. Let me show that on you on one of my mannequins. There you go. That's Petra, my lovely assistant. And when you got your client in your chair and you really want to check out if there's any residue, any kind of silicone, styling, whatever it is left on the hair, then you can do that by using a comb, like normal comb, and your scissor, and you do the following. Just take a strand from the back of the head, just like that, and you take your scissor and a 90-degree angle. Don't change that angle because otherwise you're going to cut the hair. And then you just kind of scrap onto the hair and you scratch off what is on that hair. If you take a close look, you can see that there's this fine powder. That's basically the residue that your client has on his hair. In this case, it's not a lot, but that mannequin has had like what, 2 washes, no styling product on it, and still there's some residue left.
With a client that uses actual drugstore products or products that are full with silicone, you will get even this kind of like a gooey mass off of it. Showing that to your client, Signature Cleanse is going to be an instant for you. You're going to use that right away, and you can give your client a good feeling, that good, like, real clarified and cleansed feeling.
But let's get to it. What is that actual product that helps us get back our blank canvas, that gets us back the virgin hair that we need to work with, or we want to work with? That is Signature Cleanse.
That's what the product looks like. Inside that box, it's a powder. And you get a spoon to it, and as you can see, that is the spoon. And this is the powder. It's actually vitamin C powder that, combined with water, will mix into a gel. I'll show you the gel in a second. If you buy that Signature Cleanse, you can buy two application bottles that are perfectly fit for the application. Not only because they're very nice to handle with the product, but on the other hand, they have the markings on the bottle for how much powder you have to mix in ratio with the water. Let me show you the application bottles. Right there. That's one of the Urban Alchemy application bottles. They're looking pretty fancy as well, so they will always attract the eyes of consumers and always will give you a good looking image because they're looking very clean, they're looking very distinguished, I'd even want to say. Because of the metric system in Germany, we measure in milliliters. So you take 60 milliliters of lukewarm to warm water and you mix it with 2 spoons of Signature Cleanse powder. Afterwards, you just shake the whole thing and you dissolve the powder within the water. What you end up with is this gel texture. Because of the xanthan gum that is inside, it builds a gel texture. And that is necessary because you will apply that on damp hair. So you just water the hair first, towel dry it so it's damp hair, and then you apply this mixture over all of it. You apply it on the scalp as well, because even on the scalp, as you know, there is a lot of residue that can, you would say, like block hair strands, that can block the scalp from breathing, from balancing. Therefore, you apply that on scalp as well, because it helps there as well. We'll take off the residue and the buildup on the scalp as well. My pro tip when it comes to Signature Cleanse is to make a ritual out of it. Make it an experience for your clients. Because this whole cleanse is kind of a ritualistic thing, you know, and it helps you to develop a better style while doing so, helps you to get a good image for someone who's like only working with the cleanest of canvases. So therefore, I recommend to build a ritual around it. So the whole process itself works like that. You have your client and you just water the hair down, you towel dry it, and on that damp hair, you apply the gel I just showed you. So you apply it completely throughout the hair, throughout the scalp, and then I personally like within the process time to do a little massage on the scalp. You can massage it in, it has no negative effect on the product itself, neither on the hair, neither on the scalp. And it kind of soothes your client. It's a nice way. This gel is really giving you a nice base for massaging the whole thing in. And processing time for Signature Cleanse is 5 minutes. So you leave that on 5 minutes. You can make it a 10-minute thing, but in general, that's what we recommend to do. After those 5 minutes, you just rinse everything out and then you wash the hair. Basically, you would not have to wash the hair because after that procedure, it's done, it's clean. But you know, clients have this kind of weird attachment to foam, I believe, when it comes to washing their hair. If it doesn't foam, they wouldn't feel clean. So it's more like a placebo kind of thing. It's more like a thing that you would say, okay, I want this shampoo feeling, but it wouldn't be necessary. That's just for your understanding to say, okay, I'm going to wash it, I'm going to be thorough, I'm going to do all the steps to give that good feeling to my client. When it comes to washing right after Signature Cleanse, we recommend you use salt scrub shampoo. It's a peeling shampoo. It has actual salt bits inside of it, and they dissolve. As soon as they hit water on the hair, they dissolve and they become like this foamy and textury shampoo. I'm going to show you the texture right now so you can get a feel and a visual for it. There you go. That's salt scrub shampoo. And as you can see, there are salt crystals inside of it. There are actual bits of salt inside. As I said, they dissolve as soon as you hit them with water and as soon as you're massaging them in. But at first, they look like that. You can get salt scrub in this size, which is 8.8 ounces. But there's another one that's like a bigger size that you can put on your back bar. And the back bar size is much more accessible to the product itself. This is the size that we sell. Last part of the ritual is seagrass conditioner. Very nourishing, very hydrating conditioner that has great acidity to really close that cuticle, to really close in all the nutrients or the treatment or whatever you would like to do in between either. It is a great product for all services that you can do. Especially, I think this is one of the greatest products I have and I use in my arsenal for these colors that are very hard to do, or colors that bleed out pretty fast, which is your coppers, your reds, mahogany, everything that bleeds very fast and faints and loses a lot of color in that moment, like loses a lot of pigment very fast. This is a great product to seal all of that in, to really close the cuticle, as I said, and to give you a shine and a very nice hair to work with. Well, there you have it. These are all the parts of the Signature Cleanse experience and the product itself, how it is used and the technicalities to it. The whole thing is, in my opinion, a must-have in a salon. Because not only is the preparation of hair so much more important these days by all the variety of, I would say, bad ingredients that you can put on your hair, and to just prevent yourself from having to struggle in a salon with bad hair texture, with things that are masked by certain residues that you can't foresee. And it gives you a certain kind of control and a certain kind of security within a salon to not reach problems or moments where you would say like, okay, why is hair behaving like that? I didn't do anything to it, or there was nothing that was indicating this kind of situation right now. Take it as a mean to round up your arsenal when it comes to all those techniques and all those great colors and shapes and styles that you create. Take this as a mean of security and as a mean of to put it in front of all of that, to give you the control over what your client's actually experiencing. This has been my first ever English speaking video, and I'm very interested in your opinion about it. I'm very interested in your comments, and I'm very interested in whether I should do that more often or not. So let me know in the comments below, and just let me know what you think and what I might be able to do better in the future, or what you would love to see, what kind of products you're interested in that I already feature on my channel, that I could do a review or a certain kind of tutorial about. My name is Tom. Thanks for watching Pulse of Beauty.